Hello, welcome back to Moonlit Path Tarot. So today I think we'll change it up a little bit. I'm getting an energy of a collective that wants to move, and one of my readings had a lot of travel cards, had a lot of moving cards. So this will be for anybody who is either wanting to move, getting ready to move, needing to move. We'll see what it is you need to know. So, Spirit, for the collective that wants to move from where they are, what should they know? What about their current energy should they need to know if they would like to move from where they are? Tell me about the collective and their current energy, and what do they need to know about their situation and whether or not they should move? Okay, what about it? Okay, literally a card of moving. So your current energy this is a card of abundance, wealthiness is not a word. People who are wealthy, and the happy family card, making money. It's stable finances, right? So you may be, if you're wanting to move, your finances may be stable or you're wanting them to be more stable. Let's see. What does the 10 of Pentacles have to do with this energy? Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles, please. Okay. So this talks about things, closing out cycles. It's spiritual graduation. It's learning your lesson. And then 6 of Pentacles is an equal give and take, reciprocity. So it looks like you're getting ready to close out a cycle for where you're currently living, because it's either not balanced, it's not fair, or there's not some kind of equal give and take. I'm not sure what that means, but that'll make sense to who it resonates for. And your current energy about wanting to move, what you need to know is that you're getting ready to close out a cycle because it's unbalanced or unfair, and you're literally moving to somewhere more stable. So tell me about the collective's current energy for what they need to know. Okay, what else about their move? What else? Another card of moving. This is funny. Okay, so what you need to know is you're about to move somewhere that's like happy. So your wish fulfillment. You may feel stuck currently where you are. You may feel like your hands are tied, like you don't know how you're going to make this happen, like things are hard or unfair. But this is about getting in your own way and your own mind. So it looks like what you need to know right now is just to get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. Don't hold yourself back. Don't stop yourself. And don't think that there's nothing you can do, right? So if you want to move or you just hate where you're currently at, you might feel stuck. And if you do feel stuck, don't get into this like, well, I can't afford it. Well, I won't find anywhere better. Well, the next place will just have their own problems. Just try not to. The universe, I try to say this a lot, but the universe doesn't hear the word don't. So if you want something, don't sit there and think about what you don't want. Think about what you do want. Because if you're like, I want a place where the neighbors don't suck. The universe doesn't hear that. All they hear is, I want a place where the neighbors suck, right? So that's what they're going to give you. So if you are wanting to move, know that you are getting ready to move, and it is going to work out for you, and it is going to be a wish fulfillment. Just get out of your own head. The second you start being negative or thinking negative thoughts or feeling yourself becoming negative, address it, right? Say, I release my worries into the world. I release my worries and these negative thought patterns. My angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides, my team have my back, right? So this is quite literally a card of moving. You might be a psychic, you might be a light worker, a tarot reader, a massage therapist, a Reiki healer, just somebody who has like healing hands. But this also talks about secrets being revealed, right? So it's your intuition. So you don't have to get into this space of, this is going to go wrong, because you know that it won't. If you don't think that it will go wrong, it won't go wrong, right? So just know that whatever place you're looking at or the places you go to see, you don't need to commit immediately. You don't need to think, well, if I don't take this place, something better won't come along. You'll just intuitively know when the place is right for you. So don't stress yourself out. Don't be like, oh my God, how am I going to possibly do this? Just start with one thing at a time, right? Start looking at places. That's the first step. Just start looking, and then maybe click on, I want more information for this place, and then go see it. And then if you hate it or there are things about it you don't like, you don't have to commit to it, right? Just know that the universe will guide you to the place that is right for you. Just keep asking, I want to move somewhere that's right for me. I want my place to have this, and this. And just think about the things you do want, and know that the universe has your back and they will deliver it for you. So this is taking inspired action towards our goals and our dreams, right? And it's also a card of spontaneity. It's also a card of passion, creativity, right? Being spontaneous, like I said, spontaneity. And then this tells me that you're getting ready to take inspired actions towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards this new place to live, and that you are packing up only what's necessary and leaving the rest of the burdens behind. Because this is a card of burdens and it's needing to release them, and you're getting ready to do that. So tell me what you are protected. So this came out, I just picked up the deck, and this is a card of rest, recuperation, healing, right? Taking a time out, but it's also a card of being protected. No matter how many times they try to pierce her and her heart, they never actually do. So know that your spirit guides and your team, your angels, your ancestors, God, the universe is leading you towards your perfect place. So there's nothing you have to worry about. So tell me what the collective can expect. Let's go, I usually do within the next 6 months. Let's go within the next year. What can the collective expect within the next year? Wow. Okay. You can expect to be working very hard at something that is very important to you. Or you might be getting pregnant if you want kids. That's great, but I understand not everybody wants kids. Not everybody wants kids. So this can also just be that you're nurturing, you're loving, you're kind. And this talks about something we care a lot about, right? So this could mean that you need to get out in nature more because she is literally Mother Earth. So you might love nature. You might love being like grounding might be a good thing for you to do. But within the next year, you are working very hard on something that is very important to you and that you care a lot about. So this is like taking it from study and putting it into practice, right? So it's like taking it from thinking about it and like learning about it to actually doing it. So that's awesome for you, especially in terms of a move. You're getting ready to move somewhere that is a wish fulfillment to you, that you care a lot about, but you're working really, really hard at it. So tell me more about the next year for the collective, and if they want to move, if they'll find a place, what can they expect? Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah, so the judgment. So this is like being honest with yourself about how or why things happen. And it's also a wake-up call. It's like a spiritual wake-up call, right? It's time to start doing. It's like transcending. It is, it's like a spiritual awakening, if you will. So you're getting ready for that, right? You're like in this process of like, I realize where I'm at, I don't want to be, and I realize that what I need to do to get out of here, right? And then in the next year, things coming to an end so new things can begin. So you have 2 new beginnings card, a death and a rebirth. A death of this place and this current energy, and a rebirth to this wish fulfillment, this move, this place you really want to be. And this talks about being balanced, emotionally vulnerable, emotionally open, right? So he's a little more closed off, but he's brave, he's strong, he's courageous, he's patient, he's kind, he's emotionally intelligent. Right? So he's very logical. He's a good communicator, but he will use his sword of truth to cut anybody out of his life, as the Queen of Swords does. That isn't for his highest good. He will not go back and forth with you. But this basically tells me in the next year, you can expect for something to come to an end so you can have a new beginning in this very balanced, harmonious space, right? Tell me about the collective's current space, where they currently live. Tell me about the collective's current space. Okay, hold on. That's too many. I don't need 6 or 7 cards. What is this? Okay. What about the Lovers? So your current space. Tell me about the current space you're in. The Lovers. What about it? Huh. So I don't typically read reversals, but the way that this kind of just came out, a place you love, the happiest card in the deck was upside down, right? So you should love this place. It should be like a great harmonious place, but for some reason it's just not. So tell me more about, but you're getting ready to get some kind of wishes granted again. Tell me about the Lovers and the Sun for the collective's current space. 9 of Wands, resilience, the wounded warrior, bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords, broken heart. So this can be like getting screwed over, things not being fair. You could have fucking neighbors from hell, a landlord from hell, but this really just talks about even though all this is going on, you're resilient, right? You are the wounded warrior, and you can expect things to start turning around. You can expect to start getting some kind of wishes granted that you've been waiting on. So tell me more about the collective's current space. Ten of Wands, right? A Ten of Wands again. This place that you're currently in is a fucking burden. It is a burden, right? And it is a burden that needs to be released. Packing up and taking only what's necessary and leaving the rest behind. So double confirmation, you could be a Gemini because you got Gemini, the lovers, you got Ten of Wands twice, you got two new beginnings. And then the bottom of this deck is a new beginning. So you're getting ready to have a new beginning somewhere else that is emotionally fulfilling to you. And this also talks about self-love. So I don't know, wherever your current space is just not it. So wherever you're getting ready to move absolutely will be it. Tell me about the collective's future space after this one. Tell me, actually, let me ask this a little differently. Tell me about the collective's new home that they're moving to, or their new apartment, or their new space. Okay, so that's awesome. Tell me more. Ooh, okay, awesome. Whoa, dude. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So the new space that you're getting ready to move into, or move to, right, is a community, a collaboration. It's working together with other people. So this community you're getting ready to move to, it's coming quickly. Eight of Wands, this is good news that's on the way. It is things happening very fast. It's speed, it's velocity, right? So this is going to happen really quickly, a lot quicker than you think it's going to happen. And you're going to find, you're getting ready to find some new sense of community of people, right? And then the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. This means good news is on the way, and this means a new opportunity and the new beginning stages of something. So you're getting ready to have a new opportunity somewhere else that you like, right? And not just in a place that is a burden. Yeah, exactly. Bottom of this deck, walking away from what is no longer emotionally fulfilling to you. This place you're currently in sucks. I hate to say it, but it does. And you're getting ready to move to a place that is much better for you, much less stressful, and much less of a burden. You know what I mean? Because when you go home, you should feel relaxed. You should be like, oh my gosh, I'm finally home. I'm so happy to be here. You shouldn't be stressed out going home. You shouldn't be panicking or having your heart race or feeling uneasy or unsettled. You should not feel like that in the place you live. And so because you do feel like that in this current space, because this should, for some reason, be a place that you love, maybe you thought it was going to be great when you moved in, and then it just ended up being a fucking hellhole or a nightmare, and you just didn't know that or have that information before you moved in. So it should feasibly be a place that's really great, but it's not. And it's the happiest card in the deck is upside down, talking about, no, you need to go. And this, the bottom of this deck, is just walking away from what's no longer emotionally fulfilling to you or for your highest good. So you're getting ready to you got two good newses that is very quickly about to happen for you, much quicker than you think. And you're getting ready to move to a community that is just great for you, that you can have a new beginning and a new opportunity with. So tell me more about the collective's new place that they can move to or are moving to. Okay, what about it? Yeah, okay. So this isn't so much the new place, this is more the old place, right? Because this talks about leaving. This is a card of travel. It's, do I stay where I am, or do I venture out into the world and see what else is out there? Do I have this new beginning stages, right? So the new place you're getting ready to move to, even though you can't see the outcome right now, you're not going to be too emotional when deciding. Because this kind of just tells me that you're feeling abandoned, left out in the cold. You're feeling the absence of where you're currently at. And I did ask about the new place you're moving to, but then it came out with this travel Two of Wands card, which basically means, do I stay where I'm in my comfort zone, or do I do the hard thing, even though I can't see what the outcome is with this Two of Swords? Do I make this decision and just go? And you're getting ready to make this decision, because this is the story of Odin's Ravens, right? Sending one out that way, one out that way, then they both report back to you, so you never really have to leave your throne. So that kind of just tells me that you're using your intuition, you're using your logic and your emotions. You're not being too logical, and you're not being too emotional when it comes to these decisions, right? And even though she's blindfolded and can't see the outcome, it doesn't matter, because the universe has her back and is always working in her favor. So tell me more about the new place that the collective is moving to. Tell me more about the new place the collective is moving to. God, my neighbors are so loud. All right, little more. Tell me more. What about the Hierophant? Commitment. Commitment to what? What are we committing to? Woo! Okay, jeez. All right, what the heck? I can't ever pick these up. Oh, perfect. Okay, slow and steady progress. So committing 2, cutting whatever is not for your highest good out of your life and becoming the ruler of your own life. So this is like tradition, commitment. This is really just my commitment card. So it means a couple different things, but in this like sense I'm getting is commitment. You are committing to cutting out, using your sword of truth to cut out what is not for your highest good, and you are either getting ready to be in control of your own life or be the ruler of your own world, or just feel like you have some form of control over what goes on in your own life, right? So this is somebody who's really honest, has a lot of integrity, is a great communicator, and this is somebody who's very fair, very just, is in control. Not controlling, but in control. So the new place you're moving to is great. You're getting ready to commit to a new place, to cut out whatever is not for your highest good so that you have some form of like control over your own life. This could also be a divine masculine. You may be a divine masculine or getting ready to meet a divine masculine in your new place. That's always a possibility. But this really just kind of tells me that you're getting ready to call the shots of where it is you want to be and where it is you're living. So tell me one more. Let's get a couple more. Just a couple more for their new place. What can they expect at the new place? Okay, awesome. Success. Rushing towards success. What else? Okay, perfect. So this is actually really good. So this is like haste, very quick moving energy, things happening very fast, and it's also rushing towards success. This is also a sign from the universe to keep going. So what you can expect with your new place is rushing towards success and to keep going. Even though you're in this space of waiting, of maybe getting a little bit impatient, this is you getting ready to harvest the seeds that you planted because they're coming to fruition. So that's actually really good. Tell me a little bit more about the collective and their new place. A couple more. I still want to know. I just be nosy like that, you know? You know? 2 of Wands again. All right, so we got double travel. All right, so this is like double confirmation, triple confirmation. You've got so many cards of travel, cards of moving, cards of packing and going somewhere new that what you can expect is working very hard on something and moving towards it. That's what this is. This is you being very successful in whatever it is you're working on, and this is leaving your comfort zone, venturing out into the world, traveling. She's literally got the globe. Do I stay where I'm at or do I go? And the answer is you go. You go. Because wherever you're currently at, you don't like. So I don't know. I just don't like that for you. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, B. All right. King of Cups twice. You are balanced. You are emotionally vulnerable. You got it together. You have everything under control and you are rushing. Again, Knight of Wands. This is somebody who's spontaneous, somebody who's youthful, somebody who is... This is another card of, this is almost the same as the 2 of Wands. It's taking inspired actions toward our goals, right? And then you're getting justice. Whatever was out of balance, whatever was unfair, whatever wasn't reciprocal in this current energy or this current place you're living, you're getting ready to call the shots in your own life, have control over having control over where it is you are and where it is you're living, and it's going to be balanced, it's going to be fair. So that's actually a really good place to leave this. So now what we'll do is I will get some significant numbers and some initials, and if you get one or both, great. If you don't get either, that's totally fine. If this still resonated with you, this is still your reading. So take a second to like and subscribe, because when you engage with my channel, obviously it does help me, but it also helps me tune into your energy so the readings can be more accurate. So for the collective, what are the numbers? What are the significant numbers for my collective, Spirit? 10, 2, 18, 1, and 9. All right, so the 10th, the 2nd, the 18th, the 1st, or the 9th, or 10, October, which I believe is Libra and Scorpio, the February, which is Aqua and Pisces, the 18th, like I said, the 1st, January, which is Capricorn and Aquarius, and the 9th, which is September, Virgo, and Libra. All right, so for the numbers, we have 1, 2, 9, 10, 18, and now we will go ahead and we will get some initials. H, N, E, K, T, G, B, okay, V, J, Y, I, A, L, F, P. All right, we have H, K, I, A, T, N, E, G, L, F, V, B, J, Y, P. All right, collective, that is where I will leave this reading for you. Feel free to check back for the next one. And as always, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul.